Hello. Today is technically January 9th. And it's like 3 in the morning. It's like 3 in the morning on January 9th of 2026. Yeah, just wanted to pop in and talk about how I'm feeling and how things are going and all that good stuff. I don't think I have done the second meetup, group meetup from Reddit yet. With the last video that I posted, or not posted, I haven't posted anything yet that I filmed. So I unintentionally made like a little group, right, for people who are doing inner work on Reddit, basically. And we had our second meetup. There was 5 of us, and it was me, and then the rest of the people were all dudes, which was fine. But yeah, I mean, we went to this place that I had never been, because I don't go anywhere. I haven't been able to go anywhere. Haven't had the capacity to go anywhere and have fun and explore. Either I haven't had the capacity, or I haven't had the money, or both, to really explore Colorado. I mean, yeah, but so I hadn't been there before, and I walked in, and it was a Saturday. It was a Saturday night, and it was so busy. It was a food court, and I was like, okay, food court, cool. Like, food courts aren't busy. So then I walked in there, and then it was super busy, and it was a place I'd never been, and so I like freaked out. I got really stressed out because I'm like, it was just multiple like things triggered me like all at once. It was like, oh, unfamiliar place, a ton of people. I was not expecting that. And I just felt like a loser for being alone. Like, I was meeting people, right? But like, I don't know. But yeah, so I felt like a loser for walking into this super busy place. And then I was like insecure because I'm like, oh gosh, like I actually saw someone, like an acquaintance, I guess, from when I worked at the hospital, and I saw him there. I didn't say anything, but then I was like, oh my gosh, like this is where like people hang out, people that actually do things. I'm like, oh, I'm such a loser, like, because I don't do anything, and this is where all the people who do things hang out, just silly ego, insecurity stuff. And but yeah, so like just walking around and everything, and like I get stressed out. Like, it's uncomfortable for me to be in a store and you're like the only one in there, or like that. Yeah, it makes me uncomfortable when that's the situation. And then I also get anxious, like if it's like a high-end place and I'm not, like, I can't really afford anything in there, that would make me uncomfortable. And yeah, I don't know. So I like didn't really want to go in any of the shops that were there, and then it was a really interesting place though. But yeah, So, I mean, I found the bathroom though, and that was good. And then I was like, okay, at least I realized that I was really stressed, so I was able to calm down. But yeah, so I like found a table and I sat down, just like trying to take deep breaths and calm myself down. But yeah, then, the first person showed up, and then, we started talking, and then the next person showed up, and then we started talking, and then the last two people showed up, and I got my food, and yeah, everything was fine. We ended up being there for like 3 hours, and yeah, we might do something not this weekend today, because today is Thursday. Well, today was Thursday, and then tomorrow, technically today, but tomorrow is Friday. And so not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday, there's this thing called a kirtan. I don't know. I've never heard of them. I've never been to one, but it sounds like it's like a chanting, like circle kind of thing. But I mean, it sounds interesting. And a few of the people who went expressed interest in going, so we might do that next weekend. This weekend, so that the meetup was last Saturday, which was the 3rd, I think. And then so this weekend I might, unless the other person cancels, I might meet up with another person that I met on Reddit on Saturday, so I might do that. But yeah, I've done since I think December 7th was the first meetup. I've done something with somebody every single weekend since then. It's completely out of character for me. Like, I am massive. I am a huge introvert, or was. I mean, I think I still am. I have this bizarre phase of being just like, I just want to talk to people and like hang out with people and just more, get me more talking to people. I've kind of simmered down a little bit, kind of, since then. But I was just so excited about like meeting people and interacting with people and everything. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so that went well. That was last weekend. And so also I realized that I am still in survival mode. I'm still in survival mode with this job. I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna get this job and it's gonna allow me to live my life because it's not gonna be stressful. Well, I mean, it's had some ups and downs. But the main issue is that it's just really exhausting, and working full time, I mean, like, maybe if it wasn't as exhausting, I would be able to use my free time better. It's the little bit of free time that I do have, but no, it's just too much. It's ridiculous. Like, where are you supposed to live? Never mind even doing productive things that are like progressing your life along, when are you supposed to just, there's no time to just sit and exist and also live and also move your life forward. Like, I want all of those things. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, today I asked about if it's even possible for me to move to 4 days or drop to 4 days. And the person I talked to said that, yeah, totally possible. So I just have to muster up the courage to ask. We don't have a supervisor right now because our supervisor quit. The one on my shift quit. So I would have to ask the like assistant general manager, and she's very intimidating. She's a cool person, but very intimidating. So I gotta kind of muster up the courage to ask her if I could work less. And we're severely short-staffed. But even if like I have to wait until we get more people, that's okay. At least it'll be like, okay, when this happens, then, I have it's like, it's not just an indefinite situation that I don't like. It's like, okay, it'll end, in 2 months. You have to last 2 months or even 3 months or 4 months. Like, at least there's an end point. And so I mean, it'd be nice to make more money. It is nice to make a little bit more money, but right now I need time. I mean, I guess I kind of need time and money. On Sunday and Monday, because I work Sunday through Thursday, on Sunday and Monday they had us come in an hour early both days. So instead of an 8.5-hour shift, I worked a 9.5-hour shift twice, 2 days in a row. I don't even like working 40 hours, you guys. And that was 42 hours. I don't know how people do it. It's fucking insanely, fucking crazy, fucking ridiculous. No, I'm not built for it, or whatever. I don't even know. I don't know. Not willing to put up with it. I don't know. But yeah, so I realized that I'm still in survival mode. And honestly, that has been a relief. That's been a helpful realization, because before this, right, I was like resisting and I was upset that I didn't have enough time. I'm like, there's all this stuff I want to do and there's not enough time, and I'm upset about it. And so from that to, oh, I'm in survival mode. I just can't really do a whole lot. And realizing that and accepting that has actually been really helpful for me. Because, yeah, it's like, now it's just, oh, okay, I can't do anything. All right. Like, I can't do anything. Rather than, oh, there's so much I want to do, but I can't do it, and I want to figure out how to do it, but I can't. No. Just, oh, I can't really do a whole lot right now. That's been helpful. Like, I'm more content with the current situation. I mean, it's also that I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna move to 4 days. And I just really, I really felt like they would let me, but not a guarantee, right? Like, what if I was over here thinking like, yeah, they're gonna let me move to 4 days, and I was I was feeling a lot of relief and like, you know, putting a lot of weight on this hypothetical outcome, right? And then they don't. It's like, shit. Like, well, fuck, what do I do now? Now that I have to stay working 40 hours a week. Like, shit, what what now? So, but yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm more content with my situation now that I've realized and also accepted that I'm still in survival mode. There's not really a whole lot of living and moving forward that I can do right now. So that's nice. And then also I have moved to listening to podcasts, because you can listen. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but you are allowed to, at my job, you're allowed to have one like headphone in while you're working. And yeah, before this, maybe for like a week or two, I was listening to music, just music, and but this week I've been listening to podcasts, and that has been really awesome. Today I was listening to one called Wiser World, and it's basically about history. History. Today I listened to history of Russia and Ukraine and China. And then I also listened to a little bit about one about capitalism. And that's been really cool. I just, ideally, I want to be like a well-informed, well-read, well-rounded person in terms of, yeah, like world history, just general common knowledge, about, you know, maybe really important events that have happened, or maybe controversial topics that it would be cool if I had an opinion on. And I was really overwhelmed at first, trying to figure out, like, well, what do I want to listen to? Do I want to listen to fiction? Do I want to listen to nonfiction? Do I want to listen to self-help books or spirituality books? At all. Because I mean, I have roughly 8 hours right during my shift. Some of these audiobooks are like 8 hours, 12 hours, you know. I'm gonna go through that in a day and a half, and that's a lot of information, and a lot of information will generally overwhelm me, and I'm not gonna retain a lot of it. So I'm like, should I even do that, right? And then it's like, oh yeah, what should I try? What should I do? Even with the podcasts, like, there's so many podcasts out there right now, it's ridiculous. But so yeah, like I tend to get really overwhelmed when trying to make decisions. But I was able to stop myself, and I was just like, okay, what's one thing that you want to learn about? And I was like, capitalism. I want to learn about capitalism. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's just go find a couple of podcast episodes about capitalism. And I did, and I listened to them, and it was interesting. And now I know a little bit more about capitalism. And yeah, so that also happened this week, and that was awesome. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. Not living yet. I know this whole channel I was so freaking stoked about. Oh, this job is gonna allow me to live my life, blah blah blah. No, we're not. no, we haven't done any of that yet. I mean, I have been, meeting with people and everything, and it's been interesting. It's been interesting. It's been a whole thing, right? About, I don't even know, I'm like getting hits of dopamine off of people's messages, and I've been abandoning myself. Oh yeah, I had that realization too. Did I talk about that? Oh, okay. So I've been hanging out with people a ton, right? While also working full time. And it's a lot. I feel like I don't have enough time to do anything. I'm fucking exhausted all the time. And the spending time with people, messaging people, talking to people, it gets me really excited. I get really excited. Or I wasn't even sure. I mean, I think part of it is excitement. Part of it is it just all excitement? I don't know. There could be a lot of different things, right? Like, I find myself replaying conversations like hours after I've, left the interaction or had to have the interaction, and like, so that'll keep me up. And I don't know if that's like me wanting to hold on to the energy because it was such a positive interaction. I just want to keep like reliving it. I know, I don't even want to say this because I feel like so pathetic saying that. It's like, I feel like I sound like such a loser. But I mean, I don't know, it's real, and if anyone else is experiencing that, like, you know you're not alone, I guess. I'll take one for the team. But I'll do that, or like, I have trouble expressing myself, so, maybe it's me like wanting to relive, like, oh, I said that thing, I explained that thing really well, and I'm like really happy about that. So like, maybe I'm wanting to like cling on to these experiences. I want to hold on to them or something. Or, I don't know, but basically, spending time with people and messaging people has kind of not been good for me because I haven't been able to relax. And so that leads to me not sleeping well, which leads to me being tired and also being irritable. I haven't been super irritable, but definitely tired, just so tired. And like, that's not good. Sleep is really big for me. Like, it impacts my mood so much. If I don't sleep well the next day, I feel, like it's really hard for me to do things. I just feel like generally like crap, when I don't get enough sleep. So, but I'm like, I've been having so much fun talking to people. It's been so much fun. I'm so excited about it. So I'm like, I want to keep doing it, but also it's kind of not good for me. But I like couldn't exactly figure out what was going on internally. Because I'm like, I feel like it's not a bad thing. But also, I need sleep. Like, it's also not a good thing if I'm not getting enough sleep. And so I couldn't figure it out. But then I realized that, oh God, yeah, I was trying to articulate it to my boyfriend. I was trying to explain it to him, and I'm like, I think you know what I mean. but I don't really know how to explain it. But basically, right, because I learned how to emotionally abandon myself for others. And, oh shit, what was it? So I put the post out, right? Because I want to make friends. I want community and I want to make friends. And my motivation is like, if my boyfriend either dies or we break up, I won't have anybody. And so I was feeling like, okay, yeah, I need other people, right? So that I don't feel alone. But it's like, I would feel alone because I've abandoned myself. Because it's like, if I have me, but nobody else, at least I have me. But if I've abandoned myself, see, it sounds stupid. I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. But basically, I feel like I am searching externally for the love and affection and attention that I could be and should be giving to myself instead. But I think I didn't know that was something that I could do for myself, right? Up until up until very recently, like I didn't realize that was something that I could give to myself. Did that even make any sense? But yeah, so I realized that I was abandoning myself. And even now, like, there's like a few, two open chats with people that I am waiting for responses on, or three, anyway. And I'm like wanting to talk to these people, right? I want them to respond and want to message them and everything. I'm like waiting, and I want to talk to them and give them attention and support and everything. And it's like, why? Like, what if I just turn that around and give that to myself instead? Like, why don't I shower myself with attention and affection and support? Like, I don't know, is this strange? Like, it sounds stupid, right? Like, obviously, like, you can do that, but I don't know. I have just been taught to like abandon myself, right? And my needs. So I don't know. It's a new thing that I've never done before. So yeah, maybe I'll do a little bit of that. That'd be cool. My back hurts. I'm sore. I'm tired. But I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay. I don't even want to know what time it is. It's the beginning of January 2026, and I've been having fun doing these little update videos, and like I change so quickly. Like I'll be feeling a certain way one day, and then the next day I will be feeling a completely different way, and I will have like totally a new, like a completely new plan. And I think it'll just be so fun to go back and see like, oh yeah, that's what I was dealing with, and that's what I was worried about, and oh yeah, that's what I was struggling with, and I'm not struggling with it anymore. And I don't know, it'll just be really cool, I think. So hopefully I'll have the courage to ask the assistant general manager. I think that's what her title is. She's like up there though. Ask her if I can drop to 4 days, and hopefully at the very least, if it's not something that can happen right away, it is something that can happen, or it's something that I can have a date for. Like, okay, in 2 months, right? In 2 months. So, yeah, we'll see. But hopefully that'll happen, and then I'll have a bit more capacity to do more things. Yeah. But yeah, if I ever post these videos, thanks for watching. Take care of yourself. Take a deep breath. Drink some water. Walk outside, stretch your eyes.